What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. So I have a couple of lames coming up on the channel trying to be disrespectful, trying to run their mouth and talk like they know so much when they don't know a goddamn thing. And just listening to them talk is like, just reading their text is just like, yeah. When you refer to people as sheep, you know who respond? The sheep. Otherwise, what you say wouldn't apply to them. Why? Because they know different, right? And if they understood logic and reasoning and truth, first off, and not try to push their opinions as facts when, first off, they don't even know what they're talking about. So I'm about to roast them real quick, with nothing but proof, okay? And what I say, if I don't know something, I will tell you I'm not sure. Rumor has it, or what I've heard so far. But when I have confirmation coming from the horse's mouth, pause. So now I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, well, I know I don't do drugs, I don't drink, smoke, do anything, shoot up, I don't do any of that, I'm sober, okay? I really don't care what these guys claim they watch or what they saw. Well, you have one claiming Mauricio Sulaiman said XYZ. I don't care what Mauricio Sulaiman said versus what actually is happening. The other guy's talking about, they have to fight because they're contracted, so it doesn't matter what Fury says, he has to fight on the 19th of December. Okay, smart guy. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm willing to bet you both right now, both of you, Fury and Wilder's not happening on December 19th. Now, as far as them fighting at some point down the line, maybe, maybe not, I really don't care about that. Okay? You guys open your mouth to talk. When first of all, neither one of you are educated enough on boxing in general, all right, to even try to question someone who knows what they're talking about. All your information comes from boxing channels. How boxing works, how contracts work, all that. I understand that. I have knowledge of that. I don't need to watch no other channel to understand that, how it works. So first off, the fact that the fight is canceled because the contract expired, we already know that that's what happened. So you know how stupid you sound saying, oh, it doesn't matter if the contract expired or not, they're obligated. Dummy, if someone hires you for a job and say, this is what we're offering, it's now Monday, you have until Wednesday, 8 a.m. to contact us to let us know if you want this job. What are you just going to say, man, that's too early, I'll call when I'm ready? Then you're going to call them at 10 o'clock? No, they can be gracious and give you a pass, but guess what's going to happen? They're going to say, well, sir, sorry, but you had until 8 o'clock Wednesday. We put that in the terms. So, sorry, but we can't hire you. It's as simple as that. You don't just, because I'm a boxer, I got a big name. Oh, I can just bend the rules for me. No, and I'm going to prove to you what was said. I know what I heard. I'm not stupid. I don't have an issue with comprehension skills. I know what I listened to, and I know what I did videos on as well. Okay, so basically, one of the clowns made a comment and said, no, Mauricio Sulaiman, Mauricio Sulaiman in this very video right here says he's not aware of any activity, any type of negotiations or the fight being off for any of that. He's going by what's official. I'm going to break it down as we go, and I'm going to roast both of you. And you basically, you're not even smart enough to talk about what you're trying to talk about. All you basically do is get fed bullshit information from people that you want to believe in and run back and say it as if it's so. So here's what I'm telling you. Tyson Fury is scheduled to fight December the 5th. And that's not coming from boxing channels. That's coming from Tyson Fury's mouth. Mauricio Sulaiman saying he was not aware of any changes. Oh, you about to feel really stupid, both of you. Okay? Both of you. This is coming from Mauricio's mouth. So when you tell me Mauricio Sulaiman said himself, I know what he said, jackass. That's exactly what I repeated. So what the hell you think you're telling me? And at the end of the day, you little fanboys, you take everything so personal, which I could care less, because I'm going to say what I got to say anyway. It's my goddamn channel. You don't like it, get the fuck up off it. It's that simple. Okay? Real simple. If somebody comes in a room and say, all of the gay guys in the room come to this side of the room. Okay? Whatever. All of the Christians in the room come to this side of the room. All of the farmers in this room come to this side of the room. That's a different statement from saying all of you in here are gay. Go to this side of the room. All of you in here are farmers. Go to this side of the room. All of you in here are Christians. Go to this side of the room. So basically, if they come in here and say, for all of the so-and-so people who come to this side, it doesn't apply to you, right? Because you're not one of them. They're not talking to you. So you have no reason to respond. Now, when you don't budge and they say, well, how come you didn't come to this side of the room? Because I'm not gay, or because I'm not a Christian, or because I'm not a farmer. It's as simple as that. Now, if they come in here assuming because you're in the room, that means that you're gay, or you're a Christian, or you're a farmer. That's something completely different, right? They're jumping conclusions. They're assuming, like what y'all do. Now you have a reason to respond, to correct what they're saying. You're not correcting anything. The only thing you're doing is speaking with your fanboy bullshit. And I'm about to prove it to you right here. So now, shut up and listen.
I hear those limousines in Mexico are very smooth, Mauricio, don't worry.
This is Mauricio Sulaiman being interviewed.
Moving on to the heavyweight division now. It seems like nothing is ever certain in boxing, nothing is ever settled in boxing, but particularly in the lightweight division and the heavyweight division at the minute. Now, I know you were as surprised as everybody to hear the news or the reported news about Tyson Fury. What's your understanding of the trilogy bout of Deontay Wilder?
Our understanding, our official understanding, is that the fight is scheduled for December. This week, many sources started coming out with different information, different news. So I sent a letter to both camps because we do not have any official confirmation of anything differently than December 19th for their fight. So I have...
Now, pause. What did he just say? He just said, as far as he knows, officially, and you know what? That word throws you off, doesn't it? Officially, we have word of December 19th. So let me break this down to you. All that is a date. Okay, boxing is broken down quarterly. Okay? Simple. So now for them to say the date is December 19th, okay, that's the date they're looking for. Do they even have a venue yet? Did they have a venue? No. This is mere formalities that okay, let's set a December 19th date. How many times have you heard Eddie Hearn come out and say he's trying to get the Joshua Pulev fight pushed further back because they're trying to do it in front of a live crowd, right? And they have certain dates that they know that they're going for. The dates are already set, meaning we know the date we want to push for. It's not etched in stone. Like the word that one of you used, right? It's etched in stone. It's not etched in anything, dummy. That's the date that they're gunning for. And what did he say? Right? We reach out to both parties because as far as we know, December 19th is the date. There's nothing else that we know of officially. So nothing's etched in stone. This is mere formalities. Facts, not my opinion. Let's proceed.
Reached out to Top Rank MTK, Tyson Fury, and to Bomb Squad, TGB, Deontay Wilder. And we're waiting to get a response from both sides and understand exactly what is the situation in the heavyweight division.
Pause. What did he just say? We reached out. We're still trying to find out what's the situation in the heavyweight division. When it's a done deal, you don't have to keep reaching out. Simple. My mom has a birthday coming up, right? We're planning a big party for her. So what I was told, okay, the information, what did I say in response, right, to the family? I said, listen, let me know exactly what day, because it might not happen exactly on her birthday, okay, because we have two birthdays that we're celebrating that month. There's 2 days apart, so it's like we're going to do both. So it's like, okay, let's all pick a date. Nothing's etched in stone right now, okay? Pick a date, because not only that, and it's in December. Isn't that weird? It happens to just be in December, right? So it's like this way, I can let my job know ahead of time that I'm going to need this particular date. But I'm not going to go and have anything officially in the books that Aries is off such and such date, because I don't know that yet. Once I get the green light from everybody else, this is the date we're all settling for. This is the day everybody can get off, or however, we'll plan it at a time where nobody's being affected by it, okay? And we all can get the date, not a problem. Now, I can call out. I just don't like calling out just to call out, but I can call out. And I do want to be there. It's my mom's birthday. But understand my point, okay? Let's just say, for example, if it's, okay, let's do it December 14th. Okay. Let me know when it's official that everybody is in agreement on that. So when I go to my job, I can say, okay, I need the 14th. Now, let's say, for example, something comes up and they say, okay, a couple of weeks in advance or something, or a week in advance, and they say, well, listen, man, we got to move that from the 14th to the 17th. Now, I can go to my job and say, listen, about the 14th. If you guys can, I'm gonna need that move to the 17th. With or without the explanation, okay? Okay, cool. They check the schedule. We got enough staff, no problem. It can happen, or, well, I'm sorry, Aries, we don't have enough staff. You understand what I'm saying? One of the two things can happen, or I can just call out. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they can cause an issue and say, well, you asked for this day, we gave you the day, then you changed it, then you just happen to call out. You know, it depends on, you know, your relationship as well with the people at your job. Because sometimes, like, they'll know, okay, this guy never calls out. He's here when he's supposed to. He, you know, does his job, you know, to the fullest, all of that. So, hey, you know, he's not a screw up. All right, no problem, whatever. There's things you got to consider and understand. But by no way, shape, or form do I just change the rules and, oh, well, I need that day, so no. Do you understand where I'm going with that? Does that make sense to you all? You are going through mere formalities to say this is the date and this is what we're going to do, yada, yada. That's why all parties have to be on the same page. He's still reaching out to both teams. Do you understand that? He's still reaching out, waiting to hear. So how in the fuck is the 19th etched in stone when he's still waiting to get information from both sides? He's not aware of anything. Oh, I got something for y'all asses. Y'all fucking with the wrong one now.
But just to clarify that, you've not been made aware of any potential fight from Tyson Fury on December the 5th. You've had no contact from anybody at MTK or Top Rank suggesting that that's a
Listen, sheep.
only what you've seen in the media.
That's correct.
But I'm lying. He never said that, right? He was just asked a question. You're saying you're not aware of any fight of Tyson Fury fighting on December the 5th. You're not aware of that. That's correct. But Aries is lying. So I basically, see, I'm not like your little fanboy channels that sit up here and make up bullshit. I've known about this and I didn't do a video on it. So now when I'm coming to the conclusion I'm going to make a video on it, it's because of other things that has transpired in the heavyweight division and surrounding Deontay and Fury, where I said, you know what? I didn't even make a video on it. This is now I'm making a video. I knew about this, but you got somebody that want to tell me, oh, Mauricio Sulaiman never said that. Oh, if you watch the video and type, man, I don't need you to tell me what the fuck to type in. I only speak on what I know. If I don't know, many of you and many of my family know. You've asked me about certain fights, certain fighters, and I'll tell you, you know what? Let me do my homework on that, and I'll get back to you because I'm not aware of that. He just said he's not aware of anything happening with Tyson Fury on December the 5th. All he's aware of is Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder December the 19th. And he's saying official. See, word salad fool you guys. Somebody say certain things and then you guys, oh, well, he said, yada, yada. I heard what he said, jackass, but I also heard what Fury said too. And it's not coming from a channel. See, the difference is all the information I'm getting is coming from the horse's mouth. Your information is coming from other channels who's assuming shit. But they speak like it's facts. I've seen the videos. Oh, there's no way Tyson Fury can get out of this fight, says Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder didn't say shit. And then the funny thing is, you can tell me how come there's no lawsuit? How come Fury can breach his contract, but there's no lawsuit? You can tell me all that and what Wilder's doing and why Wilder didn't do this and why he did do that, but yet Wilder's not saying a goddamn thing. Y'all need to take Wilder's nuts out your mouth and stop talking like y'all his fucking wife and be men. Okay? That's the thing that killed me about you guys. You guys love to talk like you're sitting in a room. Deontay, let me hold your hand, please. When are you fighting? Deontay, what kind of drawers are you going to wear tomorrow? Oh, Deontay, what kind of cologne is that? I just love you, Deontay. And whenever you fight, I have to know everything about you. What time do you take a dump, Deontay? Deontay, please, Bomb Squad. Deontay. Tell me, Deontay, what kind of toothbrush do you use? What toothpaste do you use, Deontay? Oh, Bomb Squad, yes. That's you motherfuckers, man. I don't need to know that much about no goddamn body. I'm speaking what I see and hear from the horse's mouth. You're speaking about what your favorite fanboy channels tell you. All right, so I can kick rocks at that. Let's continue.
Yeah, there's no petition, there's nothing officially slating the withdrawal of the fight against Fury, Wilder, or petition for a voluntary title defense against another opponent. So
what did he just say? There's nothing slating the fight between Wilder and Fury. Also, there's nothing slating a fight between Fury and someone else. There's no mandatory challenger. This is a voluntary challenger. So, what's going to happen? Fury's going to go beat somebody's ass on the 5th and then go beat Deontay Wilder's ass on the 19th? Are you guys really that fucking stupid? But I'm lying. He never said this. And like I said, it's only the sheep that respond when you use the term sheep. And you know how? Because there's been several times I've used sheep, and you know what? It's always the same idiots that respond. So if the shoe fits and you feel some kind of way, then yeah, I'm talking to you. Each and every one of you who take it personal. Let's proceed.
We sent the letters out to the promoters, and we are in the process of gathering their information.
That's kind of where I was going.
We've sent the letters out. We're in the process of gathering their information. Nothing is official. No ink is dried on any fucking paperwork. So just like my mom's birthday, right now, I do not know what day we're going to do it on. It's not official. So again, they can say the 14th. That's the perfect day to do it. Okay, so we're gunning for the 14th. And we had the same issue last year. Well, they said one date, one place, and guess what? It got changed because of different complications, so we had to do it a different date. But it just was so fortunate it fell on my day off. So it was no issue. Do you guys understand? Does that make sense to you? This is mere formalities, okay? This is not etched in stone. That's the date that they have set. Okay, if it was set, like when, for example, everybody call and say, okay, the 14th, that's the day. Then guess what? You call the restaurant, we're going to go, make the reservations, everything is paid for, taken care of. Now it's etched in stone. Now, and even then, something can still come up. But at least, okay, we got all that taken care of. We got the date, time, boom, we're good. It's booked. That's when you can say officially business is done. What Mauricio Sulaiman is saying is, you heard him. It's self-explanatory. He said what he said. We're waiting for their response. Only thing they did was set a date. This is the date we want to fight on. Simple. But yet you guys are going to tell me that, oh, it has to happen on the 19th. He's obligated because Deontay said, or because this channel said. Right, you're really smart. So I'll bet you guys that the 5th the fight takes place with Fury. Carlos Takam is one of the names, and the other guy, I forget his name. I'm not really too familiar with that other guy. But those are the two names that came up. Okay? And guess what? So many people are talking about it. Oh, Fury can't fight in the UK because remember, his license could be in jeopardy. Because, yeah, okay, right. You guys got so much to say, but everything you're saying can't happen is happening. So let's see if the fight happens against Carlos Takam or another opponent on the 5th. Or let's see if, okay, well, Wilder's ready now. We're going to do it on the 19th. I'm not even going to revisit Wilder's situation of why the fight was pulled off. I already talked about that. No, we're dealing with this. Let's proceed, Sheep.
And with it next, I mean, we obviously speak very regularly. We've discussed Tyson Fury or the WBC mandatory situation post Povetkin White. Does that, if that fight were to happen, if Tyson Fury were to take December the 5th out, that would be his voluntary defense, and then next year would his mandatory be called? What would be the situation with that?
Listen and learn.
Well, at this moment, there is no mandatory challenger. As we have discussed previously, we had the Wilder fight to take place, and then whatever was to happen, that would come next. And we have discussed about the Dylan White, if he had beaten Povetkin, he would have been immediately next to fight the winner of Wilder Fury. So at this moment, the only thing that has changed is the Fury Wilder scenario that we are waiting to get confirmation of the date, or if there has been a change, then we have to go through the board of governors and fill them in and have them.
If there has been a change,
the next steps in that division.
Does WBC setting any sort of time limit, any deadline on this?
Not at this moment. As I say, this is very fresh, very new. Officially, we're on the understanding of December 19 trilogy, third fight. Anything differently, it's only informal communications. So as soon as we have a complete grasp of the situation, then we can rule on anything. We cannot do that through the media information that is out there. We have to do officially from what is communicated directly by the promoters.
Just moving on, Mauricio, before I let you go, we mentioned Dillian White versus...
And he said, by the promoters, Bob Arum already said that fight's not taking place. And if it does, it won't be to 2021. So what did Mauricio Sulaiman just say? But no, he never said that. Aries just made that shit up. What did he just say? As far as we know, officially. Why is he saying officially? Because that's the terms that they were trying to come to grip with, is that Wilder Fury, okay? Wilder Fury, third fight, December 19th. They're still waiting for them to get back to them. Did he not say that already, like 2 or 3 times? But I'm just making this shit up. He never said that. And you want to tell me about some fucking video that Mauricio Sulaiman said, blah, blah, blah. Who the fuck was I getting the information from about Mauricio Sulaiman? It came from his mouth. But I guess you guys know better than Mauricio Sulaiman. Yet you act like you know these guys personally. He said he had no knowledge of any of that. But no, he didn't say it. Now, pause. I got something else for your asses. Yeah, this is roasting session for you motherfuckers. Now, let me continue to get back up in that ass.
Hi, this is Tyson Fury, aka the Gypsy King, and I'd just like to announce I'm definitely fighting December the 5th in London in the UK. Opponent to be announced very, very soon. Just working on some opponents, let you all know who it's going to be shortly. Watch this space. Return the Mac.
Tyson Fury can't fight in the UK. He's lying because his license is going to be suspended because he got to be investigated. Blah, blah, blah. Did that come from a boxing channel? Somebody speaking for Tyson Fury, or that night Tyson Fury himself saying, just letting you know, I will be fighting December 5th in the UK. But you all know so much. You all have so much control over boxing and what the fighters do and don't do. But yet Aries, okay, not to toot my own horn, but I'm one of the very few that tell the truth. I don't show bias and I don't make up fucking stories. If I speak on it, it's because I know about it. And if I don't know about it, I'll tell you I'm not sure, but word is. Listen, this is a hobby for me. I have no reason to sit here and make up any stories about any goddamn body. So you all can sit up here and make all these little stupid fantasies up in your head. You just heard Mauricio Sulaiman say exactly what the fuck I said he said. You just heard Tyson Fury say exactly, okay, what I'm saying that he said. So where was Aries lying? And because Mauricio Sulaiman made a video saying XYZ, well, you want to know what's funny? You also heard him say, let me say it again. It's up to the promoters. And what did he say? Misinformation. Notice how he didn't mention anything about the fight being postponed because of Wilder's situation with the surgery. Notice how he never mentioned why the fight was postponed. He's just answering direct questions. And he's basically, look, he's in favor of the fight happening with Wilder and Fury. Not Fury versus somebody else or Wilder versus somebody else. And you heard him say that there's nothing slating them from fighting somebody else. But the understanding that he has officially, and that word officially keep throwing y'all off. Officially. December 19th, because that's the date they want the fight to happen. So again, you bums have been roasted. Now, I could go on and play you another video, okay, where Dillian White's former trainer is speaking, and he's talking about the fight that's coming up and that the names that came up, Carlos Takam saying like he's going to be the one that Tyson Fury fights. Give his opinion on it, and basically that it's confirmed that, yeah, Tyson Fury is fighting. But you know why I didn't play that video? Because that's somebody speaking, saying something, whether it's true or we don't know if it's true, but you just heard it from Tyson Fury. So y'all get y'all little fucking fresh out of high school acting asses up and learn some shit before you fucking speak to me. You can talk to whoever how you fucking want, and you can go on whoever's channel, and I see both of your names. The Watcher and this guy, Eric Arias, or however you say your fucking name, and you go on every fucking channel spamming and just making comments. Oh, I hope Tyson Fury Wilder punches his fucking face, and I hope this and all emotional and shit over this fucking... Y'all get emotional over grown-ass men. That's you guys. Let me react to the same for y'all again. Oh, Wilder, bomb squad, bomb squad. Wilder, please, let me... Oh, Wilder. Oh, Deontay, please. I want to know everything about you, Deontay. Oh, Deontay. What cereal do you eat for breakfast? Oh, Deontay. Does Rice Krispies really go snap, crackle, and pop? Oh, tell me, Deontay. Deontay, I must know everything about you. Deontay, when you fart, what's the fragrance? Deontay, bomb squad, bomb squad. Fuck out my face with that shit. Look, y'all. To my family, to all the real ones, never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people. I'll catch y'all on the next one. And y'all punk asses have just been debunked. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.